Oh, you suck.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Embrace Debate, brought to you by Brandt Alarm Clocks. When you don't want to get up in the morning and need an excuse, go to Brandt Alarm Clocks. I heard you got one last week. How's that one treating you?
I did, and I haven't woken up a day since. Fine quality alarm clocks.
Are you going to go get yourself one?
I got it for a Christmas gift for my mother because sometimes she just likes to sleep in, so this gives her a good excuse.
Yeah, I got one for my niece.
That's really cute. Now, before we go any further, I have to introduce our huge audience to Michael McDonald, Brendan Gill. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
It's a pleasure
I'm
to be
really
here.
honored. I'm really honored. Really.
Thank you.
Really honored. Just everything about this show. Fantastic.
It's a real honor. You know, I'm stepping up to a big plate here with all the other people who have come on this show. We got Sammy Sosa,
Absolutely.
Lance Armstrong, and all the other people
I'm
who did HGH.
Pretty sure Jamie Foxx
Jamie Foxx.
was on here
Yes,
twice.
yes, he was. I
twice.
enjoyed
Definitely.
that episode. I enjoyed
That was
episode.
a good episode.
Yes.
I think one of the people we've never seen on this show, Andrew Rothermel, we're gonna get to the debate about him later.
Oh,
we're gonna start off. That's a little teaser, you know.
Okay, all right.
Here in the show business, we just put out little teasers, you know.
Oh,
just
oh,
stick around,
yeah,
stick around, keep watching.
You toss
Okay.
a little
We got
Jimmy,
you a
you
little later.
sprinkle them out a little.
Yeah, we want
you
people
know,
to continue
you don't
to
give them the
watch,
whole
yeah.
snack at first. You just give them a little rip.
What are you, an idiot? Yeah, you would never give him the whole snack.
Well, that's a debate for a later day. Since we're on the topic of food, it is that time of year, Thanksgiving. You're going to get together with your family, people you love to talk over the phone with, maybe not be in person. Could we all relate to that one a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a couple people.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Definitely right.
Absolutely. But you do get some good football. While you're watching that football, you're going to be eating your turkey. Now, some people, crazy, like dry turkey. We're not getting into that one
That's a
today.
shame.
That's all. That could be an
Golf
hour
in
long
their
show.
general direction,
Ugh.
right?
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. But do you dip the turkey in gravy or sauce? It's the same thing. We're not talking like, a little red sauce here. We're talking about gravy. It's not called sauce. Anyone who calls gravy the thing you put your turkey in, sauce, has lost their mind.
You're gonna have
But
to-
go ahead. Tell me what you think. But
You're
if
gonna
wrong.
have to go. You're gonna have to explain to me here. What is gravy? You mean like the thing where you bury your dead?
No, that's a grave.
Like the Germans, they had the V missiles and they had the V joke, where they buried their dead. Those were the V graves.
Yeah, you're
But
not.
they just call them grave V's.
not
No,
wrong.
That's
what the
that,
Germans
it's,
call them.
it's a historical. It's a
I'm
historical
sorry.
thing. However,
I'm sorry, I
we're-
understand- I
We're
understand.
talking about where you bury your turkey in before you eat
I
it.
understand now.
Gil, I
A
understand.
grave V is that little thing that's next to the tilde, correct?
Okay, so I'm getting the sense that you may or may not be on the sauce side of this debate.
No.
Well, I'll start off. I do know what you're talking about, right? And I mean, why wouldn't you put gravy on turkey? It's absurd. I always make sure before I sit down that there's gravy on the table because if there isn't,
It's called gravy.
I'm not sitting down. And yeah, you
It's
should
called
call it
gravy.
You mean sauce?
No, not
No.
sauce. Gravy. You
gravy.
put your turkey in gravy.
Yeah,
No
we're not
one
eating a
says we're eating our turkey with sauce this
Yeah,
year.
we're not eating pasta. We're eating turkey. We're eating what the Pilgrims might have ate so many years ago.
They definitely didn't have.
They,
We will.
You definitely took our argument and just dropped the credibility of it by like 20 points.
no, because I can.
You know, I think what we'll do-
I have proof.
All right.
We'll pull up the graphic of the gray V, the letter V that is tinted gray. I think that's exactly what you're talking about. Just to demonstrate to the audience, Memphis, we'll pull up that graphic right now. What do you think about that?
That's for director.
It's
Dukes.
up there on the screen right now.
Director-
We're gonna look at that. You see that? Gray V. Now I think what we'll put up a graphic of what you're talking about.
I'll put it in post. I'll put it in post.
That right there, you see that on the screen? That
Yes.
is the sauce.
That's nothing. It's still us.
That's just brand
You're
alarm
looking at
clocks.
us. Yeah, that's our nice deal right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Sadly, Michaela couldn't join us today for
Embrace
this show.
debate.
We're still-
Yeah, Michaela couldn't join us for the show because she doesn't.
'Cause
join
she's
us for any
sleeping.
show.
She's sleeping, yes,
definitely
yes.
Her alarm clock has failed, and the
Oh.
graphic is gone.
Graphic gone.
Well, so
we
what-
still
I-
are sponsored by Brandt Alarm Clocks, but I'm gonna stop you here.
Okay.
Because you seem to be pulling out crazy stunts here with graphics that don't exist at all. Never gonna happen.
Listen, we'll put it in the edit, all right? Just like
We'll bleep
I
this
got
part
it.
out. We'll cut this part out. We'll cut this part out. All right.
we're not live, right?
We're-
This isn't live.
No, this is live.
This is live.
Is this live?
Yeah, I
We
put it
went-
over
we
for
went
the
to
whole
commercial
school.
there.
All right. Regardless, yeah. So we're gonna have gravy with our Thanksgiving meal. We can all agree.
Yeah, I'm calling it gravy.
Okay. It's a real honor to agree with you.
I know it is.
All right. Now, we got another really hot button debate. As college students prepare for those finals, those final papers
Gravy.
going, or maybe your high school teacher cramming in an entire, 3 months worth of work into 3 weeks. You got to get that paper in. Are you going to type that paper on Google Docs, or are you going to type it on Microsoft Word?
Probably Word for me. I'm a little old school, but I feel Microsoft Word is more reliable than Google Drive.
Listen, that's a respectable opinion, and I'm willing to meet you halfway here. Me, a Google Docs man, I don't think I'm gonna talk. Did I say Docs? Yeah,
you
Google
said-
Docs.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Docs?
I'm not touching MS Word anytime soon. But I can give you that the buttons are easy to press, and things just look a little nicer. But I don't know about you, but I'm one hell of a slacker. All right. I'm not
great.
doing jack.
There we go.
I'm not doing jack.
That's
So
what
when
I'm
I get,
talking
when I
about.
get into my Google Slides and I see that my 3 project partners are already working on it at 7 in the
Better
morning,
believe it.
I ain't gotta worry about Jack. Jack, you feel Holmes?
For the viewers at home, his name is still Michael.
Listen, Bill.
I'm Ray. Didn't introduce myself. That's a big host mistake on my part.
Listen, Bill.
In the biz, we try to do that more often than not.
Are you listening to my
I'd like to point out that there is some consistent changing amongst the graphics. I'm noticing that Director Dukes, Double D back there.
Are you making fun of my flavor saver?
No, just
Am I
talking.
gonna have to sauce you after the show?
You're gonna have to gravy
Because
me.
you don't believe that Google Docs is better than Slides.
I do believe Google Docs is better.
Wait, we're not talking about
than
slides, though.
Google Docs is better
Quit
than
changing the topic, Bill.
We're gonna take away your mic. Word is nowhere close to Docs for exactly the reasons this guy said. If you're slacking, you got 5 other people in Docs, you're set.
But
Also, legal disclaimer here. About 3 minutes ago, all teachers, educators, anyone who has me in class was supposed to tune out. So that's like a little get out of jail free card for us. No idea that we're using Google Docs
Huh?
to work together with. Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
I don't know what you just said.
I don't know what show.
Exactly. So
Where am I?
You're on Studio
legally
12.
speaking, if you're a teacher still watching this, it's wrong. It's illegal. We are talking about stuff that you don't comprehend. So Google Docs, like I said, perfect for all of us that want to work together and get something done.
Of course.
Well,
Understandably, this all also
I don't-
just a prerequisite. This all falls under the No Plagiarism Act of Section 14A1B3.
Okay, now the teachers can
of
tune
the
back in.
student handbook. I
Okay.
just wanted to point that out real quickly. If you would like any more information, you go to springford.com/handbook, section 1314B92. Stop the laugh. Introduces all plagiarism in the school handbook without the entire district. I just like to prerequisite that. Thank you.
Requisite that. Okay.
I mean, well, back to Word, the better one in my opinion.
Sorry.
There's a lot of words. Which one are you using?
Microsoft.
Yeah, you've used about 100 words right now, but I don't hear you talking about no Google Slides.
All right. Well, guess what? You want to go to PowerPoint and slides now? Let's do that.
I want you to remain in the frame. That's what I want.
How do you like that?
All right.
Too close. Too close
Too
to
close.
comfort.
You wanna talk about
you
that?
ruined it. You
No?
ruined it.
No?
No, it's over.
Fine.
Moment is over.
Fine. Let's get to the next
Your
one.
moment is. Where's the?
There is none.
Google Docs.
Yeah.
I mean.
I just did it.
MS
All right.
Word. Can you
We're
believe
gonna
this
move
guy?
on from that because I can
Unbelievable.
see that he totally lost that argument, and we did a fantastic job over here.
Boys, shut.
We all decided pre-show, pre-production meeting, another big biz thing in the biz, show biz, like we're all in. We have these pre-production meetings where we sit down and we do a lot of stuff, right?
Oh, I
Talk,
love them. That's
you
like
know?
my favorite part.
Yeah,
Best part of
it's
my
a big
job.
part of being in the biz. All you out there that are audience right now, you don't understand really what the
There's
biz is all about.
nothing better than waking up the morning, getting dressed in my full suit and tie attire, coming into work, and sitting in board meetings for 4 hours and debating about finances and how we're going to make the budget work.
I mean,
know,
the best part.
It's why I live. Knowing that people go home and look at a movie that was made for under $300 is what I live for.
Hey,
Speaking of movies made under $300, here's a plug for Fairy Godbro. Placed 200th out of 201 films.
hey,
it's a
maybe
great
if you
trailer
go watch
about
Ghost
Incredible.
Chasers, which got 16th in the state. Way better than Fairy
All right.
God Bros.
Anyways, in the pre-production meeting, back to where we were. We all decided CVS, far and away the best place to go for your pharmaceutical needs. Correct?
Yes, I agree with that.
So proof that this isn't just some stage show where we just pick opinions and yell at each other.
Wait, I thought we did that.
Proof, once again, that this is a show where we don't get staged opinions and yell at each other. Wow, two of me.
Wow,
This is
nice
a dream.
I
All
don't know
right.
what you're talking about.
Anyway,
I
we decided
stop.
Walgreens.
Stop.
No.
I love Walgreens, and I can't let this go on any
Gil,
longer.
I have to agree with you.
This-
I love Walgreens.
This CVS propaganda
what?
implemented by the Trump administration is outrageous. I would slam on the desk
CVS.
like you just done, but I don't want to mess with the audio, Frank. All right?
That's why you should have a lav mic.
Do you even know what lav means? No, it's not lava. Excuse you. It's not lava.
Of emails.
The Ethiopian
Are
government.
we talking about the
implemented
Clintons now? Are
lavaliers
you
in
talking about the
1960s,
deleted?
alright?
I think we should. I think
We're
we
talking
should
about the
turn this
Clintons.
into the.
Clinton Value Services.
Lavaliers.
That's what CVS stands for. Clinton Value Services.
Well, you know what CNN stands for? The Clinton News Network.
and you know what? They're all in cahoots to make each other better. Let's go to Rite Aid. You know you're getting the right service at the right price for the right pharmaceutical products.
It's time to take a commercial break.
All right, and we're back.
And we're back.
Thank you for the message from all of our sponsors. I'd like to remind you that Embrace Debate is brought to you by Brandt Alarm Clocks. When you don't want to get up in the morning and need an excuse, Brandt Alarm Clocks are there for you.
Just bought one for my niece.
We've been through this. All right. Regardless, now I heard your niece, his niece is a Chicago native. Is that correct?
No, she's from Arizona.
Basically the same part of the country. Once you get west of Cleveland, it pretty much all moshes together until you get to California.
there's just so
That's
many-
a geographical fact.
I'm not saying
Undebated
that if you're
no, you can't debate
west
the
of the
geographical
Mississippi, you're
fact.
useless. I'm saying if you're west of the Appalachians, you're a useless human being. I'm just saying.
I have been to Western Pennsylvania. I just got back from a trip over
It's
there.
terrible.
I can confirm there is no
They
self-service.
smell.
They eat at Sheets.
Oh my! If
Eat at Sheets.
Oh my, Wawa. Wawa is where you have
Yeah,
to go.
we can't even
people.
have this debate
You
because
know,
we all know Wawa's
look,
sometimes better.
Sheets is trying to spread into our territory over here on the eastern side of Pennsylvania,
a
and
call
they
to
shouldn't.
action.
We gotta
We
go
must
to every
rise up as a
Wawa.
people.
once you go to San
And
Francisco,
end
there's
the
no
influence
going
of
back.
Sheets.
Once you've been to San Francisco, you smell like San Francisco for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that
that's
Bay-
not, I'm not even joking anymore. My shoes still smell like San Francisco.
That Bay water, it just gets to your.
It's
All
the
right.
worst.
Gets
Now,
to you.
regardless, halfway between here and San Francisco, based on the math I just did in my head, is Chicago. And they've got some deep dish pizza. Deep dish versus thin crust. Who are you picking here?
Well, thin crust is respectable in all forms, but a deep dish pizza is almost always more flavorful and has a larger
Wait,
spectrum
hold
of
on.
flavors.
You were the same guy that just said once it goes west of the Appalachian, it's totally irrelevant.
I know.
And this was all invented west
Listen,
of the
have
you ever
Appalachian.
been to a
So does that make
Pennsylvania?
you a hypocrite? Did I
I'm-
just totally undermine your entire
Listen,
lifestyle?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll take a thin crust pizza, New York style, any day over
I agree.
deep dish.
I agree.
But that doesn't mean a deep dish isn't better than a thin crust. Deep dish are typically you can have more toppings, more bake styles. You can use different types of sauces better because
Okay.
on a thin crust pizza, the sauce.
I agree with you. I actually
if the
agree
sauce
with you
is
here.
liquidy,
I didn't
it's just gonna
understand
run off.
why you. I agree with you. I just don't like the idea of you being a hypocrite here and being able to back up on everything you just said about west of the Appalachian.
Well, I banged your bum.
Well, that was fantastic.
All right, we'll be
cut
back
that
after
out.
this
We'll cut that
commer-
out. We'll cut
Yeah,
that out.
this
commercial
isn't
break.
long,
Michael,
right?
Michael,
Yeah.
we'll go to you.
I got one for my niece.
Well, are we still on the pizza? Or are we
We're
back?
still on the pizza.
Okay. Well, seeing that I don't really go out west of the Appalachian Mountains that much, I normally like my thin crust pizza. So I grew up on it. I still eat it today. There's nothing better than a nice
Inspiring.
slice
Did
of
you grow up
New
in like a
York.
small town, real knit
You
community?
know, I was just a small town girl living in a lonely world, and I took the midnight train going anyway.
That's
So-
not the lyric.
I thought it was anywhere.
That's not the lyric.
It's been a long day, guys. I'm losing my voice. It's Friday.
You're also losing your sanity because thin crust pizza
And
is
your
the worst.
credibility because you got that song wrong.
You hypocrite.
Yeah.
I got one for my niece.
I'm back with Gil.
And to commercial break. And
All
we're
right.
back.
All right, that was
back.
fantastic. I'd like to remind you that this is Embrace Debate brought to you by Brandt Alarm Clocks. We don't want to get up in the morning and need an excuse. Brandt Alarm Clocks has you covered.
I've gotten
no
one.
shot.
I've
It's
gotten
gonna
one
work.
for my daughter.
Real cute kid. Real cute kid. In case you're looking, Brant Love Blocks, fantastic. Google Images, really a great place to be. Now, this is what we call in the biz is a segue. All right, so try and keep with
Like
me.
those little things that those people in San Francisco.
Exactly. Expect spelled differently and not at all the same. It's
I
a
love that.
segue.
I
Little
love
little
those.
biz term for all of you. Segue. Thank you. This is what we do in the biz. All right, we move on. So Brant works as Michaela Brant is a
Who?
technical director here. Yeah, she's kind of. We don't
She
like
only
to
does
talk
technical
about her.
directing for sports, though.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about her. Like I said, segue. We're going technical director. She's taught by none other than Mr. Rothermel. Now we have a huge debate going on whether his name is actually Andre or Andrew, and really I don't think there's any debate to be settled here. If you have a Coke bottle that says Sherry Coke with, it's automatically your name.
Yeah, and he does.
100%.
It's Andre. He has it in
It's
his
Andre.
office.
Do we have any resent from you?
Who the hell's Andrew? Who's Rothermel?
I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Rothermel, though, is what we should call him.
I think it's Andre.
But,
Could we shorten it to Dre? Could we get him to come out with an album?
hey,
We could fool people into thinking Dre is back.
Do you mean the high schooler who's here all the time?
Yeah, the one that sits in the
The
closet.
guy-
the one-
It's
the guy-
that sits in the closet.
Yeah,
in the
okay,
closet.
yeah. Dre,
Dre?
and
Could be Dr. Dre.
if we could get a picture of Andre Rothermel,
That would be
fantastic.
Who is Andre the Giant?
He's a guy who played in The Princess Bride.
no, but Andre,
Listen here, president of the WWF. I'm coming for you, all right? And when it's Raw 1999, I'm taking you down.
Well, I'd like to see you try.
Oh, yeah. Rise to the top, cream of the crop. All right?
Stop.
You can't smell what the Rock's
Stop.
cooking.
Okay, that is Andre Rothermel. We got him right there. Tell me that doesn't scream Andre to you.
No, it doesn't. I just told you. Next question.
You know, it reminds me of a guy I
move on.
once knew. That guy, you know, he was in a movie once.
Okay, so this whole paper, you know, I do a lot of pre-production. You can see notes we got. Like I said, biz thing.
Note.
All people in the biz do pre-production.
It's not plural. There's only one note
There was
there.
multiple notes on
No,
the note
there's only
paper.
one piece of paper.
Okay.
This
There
our
is only
this-
one piece of paper.
Funnily enough, this is our next debate. It's pure coincidence that he's just mentioned that.
Yeah, he did it on purpose, guys. I mean, if you
No,
if you
I'm
haven't met
telling
Ray-
you, this is multiple notes.
What do you mean?
Tell me.
Hey, stick to the script, all right? Stick to the script.
Yeah, all this is
Take a
scripted.
note. You take a note if you're taking note of one
The
thing.
teleprompter's there for a reason.
The teleprompter's covered up.
Well, anyways, I would like
The teleprompter
to
on
thank you
3.
for watching. Thanks
No,
to Jackson.
no, we're not
Oh,
we're not done here.
Oh.
You get out of here.
You're also not the host.
Yeah, seriously.
My
Quit
eyelashes
stepping on
are
my
stuck
toes.
together.
Well, maybe we're trying to overthrow
They
you
are.
to get you off of the host.
All right. Now,
They really are.
we have our 5 scripted debates, right? You know, we're real great people, but it is Friday. And I'd like to point out that
that Darth Vader?
we're going to have an impromptu debate right here. Mm-hmm. So first thing that comes to your mind,
I
Michael.
bet you can't spell
shout it out.
impromptu.
Star Wars is better than Star Trek.
That's the fact.
Okay, that's
Next
fair.
question.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How
No,
about
you failed. Gil.
Red or blue?
Ooh,
Red.
blue.
Blue.
Oh my gosh, you guys are horrible people.
Chicken
All right,
nuggets
we're
or
gonna
chicken
go another
fingers?
quick commercial
Oh,
break
I was
for a message from our sponsors before we wrap this one up.
No. Never mind. Get back to it. Director says hard no on that one.
no.
Double D, I need the commercial in the back, please.
Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, is he? I think he's saying he's good at this. Oh God, we have to get Double D straightened on the straight path.
Bland at best.
But he does.
All right, I'd like to point out we had some other help with this.
Jackson,
show.
you're the definition of bland. I'm just going to make that
Elise,
clear right now.
Checo, great job back there. We're really shouting you out. Thank you for doing the audio. Victoria Mountain walked in mid-show.
And she
Cheryl
laughed.
Merja just kind of wandered on in, wandered on out.
The worst.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
it happens.
I think she's
Awful.
really disappointed in us right now. We could be doing so much work, and this is what we're doing. But I'm proud of us. I think we got through one successful show.
We should
Anyone
do
else
this- we
think
should
we
do
made
this
history
again.
today?
No.
I think we should do this again.
I think that
I
this
really
is going to
enjoyed
get
this.
erased in the history of times, and
No,
no one's going to view this ever. And I'm going to go home, and I'm going to probably fall asleep with a migraine. And then I'm just going to, like, pass out, I guess. You know? I didn't see what that said.
All right, that's all the time we've got for today. Thank you all for tuning in to Embrace Debate, brought to you by Brant Alarm Clocks. You know the slogan already. She never shows up on time.
I got one
For
my
Brennan
niece.
Gill and Michael McDonald, I'm Ray Dunn, and keep debating, everyone. He hasn't faded out yet. I don't think it's going to happen.
Or you
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.